Hello everyone, and welcome to a new English lesson. Our lesson today is 5A, Grammar, Speak, Listen. Today we have two objectives. 1. Use the future be going to in different situations appropriately. 2. Complete a poster after listening to a dialogue about a recycling event. Could you please open the student book and turn to page 63 and open the workbook and turn to page 66. Let's start with activity 3. Grammar. Future be going to. Exercise A. Read the dialogue. How do we form the affirmative, the negative, and the question form of the future be going to? Let's read the dialogue with focus on the words in blue. A. I'm going to take out the rubbish. B. Thank you. Are you going to recycle those metal cans too, please? A. Of course. But I'm not going to recycle the glass bottles today because they're heavy. Now let's check the form of each sentence. The first one. I'm going to take out the rubbish. What is the form in this sentence? That's correct. It's an affirmative sentence. Now, in the affirmative sentence, we use be going to, and in this case, we used the auxiliary verb am because the subject is I, followed by going to, then by the base form of the verb. Now, where's the negative form? The second sentence or the third one? That's correct. The third one. We usually use the negative by adding not between the auxiliary verb and going to. Now, how about the question form? In the question form, we use the auxiliary verb be at the beginning, followed by the subject, then by going to and the base form of the verb. Well done. Now let's conclude the rule by moving to exercise B. Read the dialogue again and complete the rule. Now from the sentences above or the dialogue above, we have verb to be, which is all of us know as is or are. Those are auxiliary verbs, followed by what? That's correct. Followed by going to plus base form of the verb. Well done, everyone. You can check the grammar reference page at the end of the student book on page 115 for more details. And pay attention that the question type here is a yes/no question. And pay attention to the time expressions as well. Let's move to exercise C. Read the examples. When is the future be going to used? Match the sentences 1 and 2 with the rules A and B. Let's start by reading the sentences. 1. Kareem is going to buy a new laptop next week. 2. Be careful, you're going to slip. Now how about the rules A and B? A. To make predictions based on evidence. B. To talk about future plans. Let's try to explain the sentences. In the first sentence, we notice that Kareem already had a plan to buy a new laptop. So this is a future plan. While in the second sentence, you can see or you are expecting that he's going to fall down. So this is a kind of a predictions with evidence. Now, rule A, to make predictions based on evidence. So, which sentence talks about predictions with evidence? That's correct. It's sentence number 2. How about rule B, to talk about future plans? Which sentence talks about future plans? It's sentence number 1. Well done. Let's find examples about the future be going to in the dialogue. Let's start with number 1. Who can give me an example? That's correct. Mrs. Spencer is going to clean the house. Another example. Well done. I'm sure she's going to recycle me. Now let's move to number 2. Who can give me an example there? Well done. I'm going to visit a friend. Another example. Well done. She's not going to recycle any of us. Now another example. Well done. She's just going to throw us in the bin. Now how about number 6? That's correct. Are you going to check it again? And that's a question. Well done, everyone. Let's move to exercise D. Complete the sentences. Use the future be going to of the verbs in the box. Let's read the verbs. Rain, visit, not come, throw, ask. Now you can pause the video, complete the task, then come back and check your answers. Welcome back. Let's start with dialogue number 1. A. What is the correct answer? That's correct. I'm going to ask. We use the auxiliary verb am because the subject is I, followed by going to, then followed by the base form of the verb ask. So let's cross out ask. Now how about B? I don't think that's a good idea. Look at those clouds. It. What's the correct answer? Well done. It's going to rain. We use the auxiliary verb is because the subject is it. And again followed by going to, then the base form of the verb rain. Let's cross out rain. How about dialogue number 2? A. What is the correct answer? Well done. It's a question. Starts with are because the subject is you, followed by going to throw that in the rubbish bin. Well done, everyone. Let's cross out the verb throw. Now, number 3. What is the correct answer? Well done. Ahmed is not going to come to the basketball game with us this Saturday. Now we used is because Ahmed is a third person singular and we added not after the auxiliary is, followed by going to, then the base form of the verb come. Let's cross out not come. And the last verb we have is visit. What is the correct answer? Well done. He is going to visit his cousins. We use the auxiliary verb is because the subject is he, followed by going to and the base form of the verb visit. And let's cross out the last verb. Well done, everyone. Let's move to the workbook on page 66. Exercise C. Look at Salim's schedule and the prompts. Then write sentences using the future be going to as in the example. Now this is Salim's schedule. Number 1. Hang out, Khalid and Monday. So by comparing the schedule to these phrases and words, Salim isn't going to hang out with Khalid on Monday. Why? He is going to go to the dentist. Now you can pause the video, complete the task, then come back and check your answers. Welcome back. Let's check the correct answers now. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Well done, everyone. Let's move to activity 4. Speak. In pairs, discuss your plans for the weekend. Now, this is an example. What are you going to do on Saturday afternoon? I'm going to play video games with my friends at home. Sounds great. What about in the evening? I'm going to watch my favorite series on TV with my family. Now it's your turn. Practice with a friend or a family member your summer plans. Let's move to activity 5. Listen. Have you ever taken part in a recycling day event? If yes, what kind of event? If not, would you like to? Why? Or why not? Now, the answers to these questions are different from one person to another. You can share your own with a friend or a family member. Now, before we complete the listening task, you have 2 minutes. You can pause the video, check the poster, then come back to complete the task. Welcome back. Before we listen to the audio, I would like to mention the main points about this poster. Number 1, it's about a recycling event, like the title shows. Number 2, it happens in a Gladstone school. Number 3, plant means factory. Recycling plant, it means a recycling factory. Now, let's go and listen to the audio.
5. Listen. Listen to 2 cousins talking about a recycling event and complete gaps 1 to 4 in the poster. Then check your answers with a partner.
So, you're coming to recycling day at my school, right? My class is helping to organize it.
I'm going to try. There's a basketball game I want to watch on Sunday, but my brother is going to come for sure.
Sunday? It's on Saturday.
Is it? That's great because I'm free then. So I'm going to come for sure. Greg and I are going to bring lots of things, like plastic bottles, glass bottles, metal cans, old books and paper. We've got lots of things. Can I bring my old laptop? I don't want to throw it in the rubbish.
Sorry, you can't. You see, there's going to be a different event for electronic devices.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So I guess I can't bring old batteries either. I've got a box full of them in my wardrobe.
Those you can bring. They're going to be collecting all kinds of batteries at the event for recycling.
Nice. So what time are you going to go?
Well, it starts at 9 in the morning, but I have to be there earlier, at 8, to help get everything ready. You can come any time after 9, but I think the best time is in the afternoon, when somebody from a recycling plant is going to talk about recycling plastic.
Sounds cool.
So, what is the correct answer for number 1? Well done. It's Saturday, 15th of April. How about number 2? That's correct. Batteries. How about number 3? What is the time? That's correct. From 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. How about number 4? That's correct. It's plastic. About recycling plastic. Well done. This is the last section of our lesson today. Over to you. Discuss. Do you think recycling electronic devices and batteries is important? Why or why not? Well, I would like to share some thoughts with you about these questions. I think it's very important to recycle electronic devices and batteries because we can save energy and resources this way. Moreover, batteries have dangerous chemicals in them, and they can be harmful to people and the environment. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching. See you next time.